How you doing? We are the Morioh citizens, and today we're covering Light Yagami in 5 minutes. Light Yagami is a very known anime protagonist in Death Note.
Yeah, he's very atypical when it comes to shonen anime like this. He's actually intelligent for once.
Exactly.
And
he has no ability really. He's intelligent. He's smart. He's handsome. But then, of course,
he is the top-ranking high school student in Japan, I believe.
Yeah, and
right?
There's a flaw to his character, though. There's a flaw to every character. Despite all of this unique, positive attributes of him being knowledgeable and everything, he is very egotistical.
Mm-hmm.
And he wants to achieve his goal. Sometimes he does very stupid, smart things, stupid but yet smart things, just to achieve his goal. He wants to beat L. He's a very different protagonist from what we see. He acts as kind of the antagonist and the protagonist of the series.
Definitely. He's his major flaws, I'd say. It's very similar to those old stories of the literary canon, where main character suffers from hubris and overconfidence.
Yes.
A lot of times, which eventually
he's very reckless.
Which
he takes
up to him.
a lot of risks.
However, that doesn't mean all of his risks fail, because a lot of times the risks actually they go through with it, and his plan works.
Yes, a lot of time he outmaneuvers L. He is a psychopath.
Very much so.
He could be considered both a sociopath and a psychopath because of his actions.
He has a sense of justice, just a very twisted and misplaced kind. And it manifests with the power of the Death Note, where he uses it to get rid of all the scum of society, in his words, because there's a great moral debate over whether what he's doing is wrong or right, because he's a murderer, but he's murdering bad people.
But you could see that he has he has to make a fake a facade of himself constantly. He has to act not himself.
Right, and that's where his intelligence shows. He's able to outmaneuver L, who's the greatest detective in the world of Death Note.
However, spoiler alert, he fails because he gets outmaneuvered by technically two people, Nier and
Mello, which were both L's successors. Now, moving on to, I guess it wouldn't be called his power, but he does possess
power of the Death Note, which Ryuk provided to him. And he uses Death Note to every capability, to almost every capability, I'd say.
Yeah, the Death Note has a set of rules that which cannot be broken. Of course, as everyone knows, if you write somebody's name in it, they will die in one way or another. The default way being a heart attack after 40 minutes. And Light mainly used, towards the beginning of the series, he mainly used TV and the internet.
Exactly.
And seeing their face in person.
And he also has Ryuk to kind of guide him, and
right.
He uses Ryuk as someone who'd look around, seeing if there's anything surrounding him and everything.
Right, he uses them as a pair of eyes, really. And speaking of eyes, the Death Note also offers a deal that you can make with a Shinigami.
A Shinigami eyes, where you can see a person's lifespan and their name.
Above their head. However, your life will be cut in half as a result. Light personally never takes this deal. However, he does have allies that do.
Instead, yeah, he utilizes one of his allies, Misa. See, Misa has the Shinigami eyes, and she's really obsessed with Light, so Light takes this as an advantage.
Right, and to build a little bit more onto his character, he uses people.
He can easily manipulate someone. To him, it's easy.
He uses Misa, he uses Ryuk, he uses other characters. He uses himself, which, you'll see as you go on in the series in a way.
That's basically Light Yagami in about 5 minutes.
We'll see you guys in the next one.
See ya.